Oh, there we go. This meeting is now
All
being
right.
live streamed.
This
All right.
meeting
Live
is now.
stream.
This meeting has been called to order and has been live streamed.
It's so official.
I'm ready to meld.
Um,
I don't mind.
so you are all experienced melders. I, in fact,
Mhm.
was looking through stats and seeing how many times people have melded, and you are all experienced people. Annette, I don't know if you know this. You are the most popular, the most reoccurring.
I think popular might not be the right word. Maybe the most attended.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
You're
I've been on all of them.
Most
I've been on
present
almost all of
guest.
them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I was
have-
like, I like Mind Meld. It
Yeah.
feels low stakes.
yeah.
Just call yourself recurring, and maybe
Yeah.
your union rate will go up.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yes.
wait, what are the rates?
Checks
for
in the
this?
mail.
Yeah, Tony, what are the rates?
They're reasonable rats.
Okay, reasonable rats.
We get lots of rats.
Hi, Tony.
Well, you don't.
Too close to home.
Oh, are the rats extra bad right now? Is this rat season?
Is it ever not rat season?
Well, I don't know. Is it?
Wait,
is it worse
do you
or
have
is it-
do you actually have rats?
They're not in the house. They're just
Okay.
around because our
Everywhere.
neighbors.
But they're
Everywhere else that's not in the house, which is
Shoveling
still better than
dynamite.
the opposite.
Do you know where you can come?
Can I move my
Reprieve?
entire house to Alberta?
Somerville
Annette? Is
is-
that
Alberta.
feasible?
Do it.
Somerville is
it.
unfortunately known for its rat population.
No, Danielle Smith is going to be reintroducing rats in the next
They
session.
they have talked about it, and people are like
Reintroducing it?
really mad about it.
Adding rats? Letting rats? What?
Just stopping the things
Oh,
that
come on.
because they have the rat squad to prevent us from having rats.
She is like...
She's
she
the
is like
worst.
Trump, but worse because she's concentrated and hurting
Well,
people
also I think
more
she.
densely.
No offense, I think she's smarter than Trump.
I was
which
going to
makes
ask
her
about
more
that.
Who is
evil.
going to take offense at this?
Yeah,
I know, right?
I was like,
Saying
have you
Smarter
met
than
us?
Trump. But I think she's more evil, and she just
She is pretty
yeah.
evil. She's pretty evil.
Window I don't need. There we go. Go away.
Yeah. we should
Anyways,
All right.
I know
Are we
way too
ready
much
to
about
get
you.
on the rails?
premiere.
I was trying to.
I think
I was
rails
digging
are
up-
overrated.
I was digging up a rat-related thing.
All right, name 7 kinds of rats.
Rat-related.
I will note that
Okay, Ratatouille.
a seal we mentioned
Brown
on
rats.
Inestimable, which I'd never heard mentioned before. I was watching an episode of University Challenge, I think it was, and the Weddell's seal came up, which is something.
Can I just say,
previously
because
heard
I
about.
don't know if I complained about this enough on the episode of Inevitable. I promise we'll start by 2:45. The naming conventions for seals are terrible.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah.
some of them are like where you find it, harbor seal.
Yep.
Some of them are like the guy who found it, I assume, Weddell seal. Some of
Mr.
them are
Weddell.
like what the seal looks like, elephant seal.
What about fur
Seal.
seal? Do any seals not have fur?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's no it should be like it should either be who finds it or where it's just
Yeah, they
there's
should
no
have some
consistency.
sort of like
Yeah.
normalcy.
consistency.
Yeah, I'm just
Canonical
saying
seal.
I'm prepared to come in and shake
Like,
up
do
the seal
any
provide-
breeds have consistent naming though?
No.
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 One thing
I
they're
don't
doing
guess
with-
there's an IEEE for the naming of.
No,
They're
and
working
that's
on
what I'm proposing. And
in diseases, they have been slowly removing all the person names from diseases.
Yeah.
So that's actually
fair.
a good thing. Yes.
I wonder
All right.
when they're going to get to Epstein Barr because the kids had a conversation about that yesterday.
Yeah, Roseanne
Elves of
Barr is super
Langerhans.
pissed.
Bar is like, what the hell?
All right, we should
Okay.
play. We should play a thing. Everyone is for reals, definitely recording.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody has the link, which I put in Slack
Uh-oh.
for the MindMeld 14
Nope.
open.
Nope.
That's on. Glenn.
Open.
Don't slow down, Tony. Keep
One
going. Full
quiet,
speed ahead.
quiet voice saying no.
And
I
we're
have
gonna
it,
play
yes.
MindMeld. You've all
I
played
have
it before, so I shouldn't need to explain as much. I'll just remind you broadly that I pick the first category, and then a player will have a choice of the every subsequent category. So there are kind of 6 normal rounds, n plus 1, n being the number of players, and then the final round. We are experimenting after talking about experimenting for a very long time with a new higher scoring final round, where the final round has a much more dramatic impact on your potential final score. We'll see if that works or not. So yeah.
I'm sure it is not going to work for me, but
Mm.
good luck to y'all.
You
Yeah.
might be surprised.
You never know.
Annette, you
She
always
went
start
on-
by lowering your own expectations. And then
well,
sometimes
maybe he'll
win.
pick like Jane Austen characters as the final
on
category,
anyway.
and
I
then
have
I'm ready.
not picked Jane Austen.
No, you never do, Tony.
Tail glasses, and then Annette and I will fight to meld.
Yeah.
I thought you won on asterisms and constellations, Annette. Didn't you win that one? No?
Annette, despite all of her self downplaying,
Yeah.
has won a
do.
significant number of Mind Meld games. You are in
Yeah,
the
Have I?
I
Yes.
think you've
That's
beat me
why
in
she keeps
Constellations.
coming back.
You don't feel that way.
You
do
know what? I don't feel it because
No.
the last experience I have, we had so many stupid sports questions, and I've not
Yeah.
recovered from
The
that
bigger
one.
question, Tony, is the percentages, right? Because if Annette's been on more shows,
Hey,
It's true.
Shove
Hey,
it.
sh-
Shove
It's
it.
true. Winning
Shelley-
two when
We're
I've
big
been
upping
on
it
like
now
10
right
is still
Just
pretty
having a
low.
flashback to superheroes and Batman villains. And
Shelley, you're peeking out a little bit for me sometimes when you're talking. Like I'm hearing a.
maybe I should be quieter.
No,
All right,
I
down,
think it's-
down
is
with the
there-
volume. Here we go.
or
Testing.
Real quick,
sound fine,
Tony,
it's
I have a
just
point
it's-
of order.
Point of
The
order.
Point of
order
Why start
of
now?
the round people is different than the ones down at the bottom.
Is it?
I'm a round person.
Oh no, it's slightly off by one because Lex will read the first one and then he'll pick last.
Okay.
Right.
I was just checking because I very specifically have
Nope.
my introductions.
Thank you
and so I was
for-
very confused.
It's in lexical
Yep.
order.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Excellent.
Let me just flip over to my
Not gonna
script
laugh.
here. Let's see.
Oh, let me flip over to mine as well.
Okay. It's all scripted.
Don't flip the script.
We've been workshopping this
Questions,
for
answers, the whole thing.
hours. All right. Welcome back to Mind Meld, the game where all creative sparks are rigorously extinguished. It's me, Tony Sindelar, your game master for the evening. And today we are playing more Mind Meld. Joining me, as always, my intrepid scorekeeper and aide-de-camp, Kathy Campbell.
Hello, Tony. I am back and ready to meld some minds with consent, of course.
Have you recruited anybody else to play, or is it just going to be us this time?
It's just going to be us.
Well,
Just kidding. We
oh,
have
good.
5 other people that have decided to come play with us.
Tell
Are
me
you
about
ready to
them.
meet them?
I am.
Fantastic. First on the list, it's the legendary finisher, Lex Friedman.
I'm excited to be here, and I respect my melders.
Excellent. Next up, it's the sensational badass, Shelley Brisbane.
Oh, hello. I guess all of you other people in these little windows are here to play with me. That's nice.
Then, of course, we have the dashing master, Dan Morin.
hello, I'm ready to be dashing.
Dan, we need you. That's about 10% more dashing than we need.
Hello, I'm
Yes.
ready to be dashing.
No, too much. Gotta split the difference.
Our penultimate player is the amazing Wonder Woman, Annette Wierstra.
Hello, I'm really excited for the entire Jane Austen version of this game.
Don't hold your breath. And last and only, sometimes least, the one and only glorious friend, Glenn Fleischman.
I am gratifyingly wearing fingerless gloves for this.
Very hobocore. All right. You have all played Mind Meld before, but let me remind our listening audience this is a game about conformity. We will have a category. The players will have to list 5 things in the category. It does not matter whether the things correctly fit in the category or not, so much as what do other players think, because they get points for matching to other people. I'm going to give them the round 1 category. The round 1 category is lucky things. You've got a forum open. I need 5 lucky things from each player.
The first
Kathy
round
and I
is
will now
always
talk
fun.
about anything other than lucky things.
We can talk about the pre-show where we talked about rats. I had
We
a dream
did
that
talk about
my
rats.
house was attacked by rats. That was fun.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. There was only a couple and they snuck into the house, but and all of my cats and dogs, because I have 6 pets in the house, none of them did anything. They just sat there and said, "Mom, why are you not like dealing with this problem?" It was
This rat opportunity.
yeah. Yep.
Rat opportunity.
Yes.
Still terrible.
Rats
I-
live on no evil star. Palindrome.
Thank
I was
you
like,
Lex, for
But
that.
thank you.
I was trying to figure out if that was from a book. I was like, is that something from, Temple of Nim?
It's a book
Oh.
I've read backwards and forwards.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
God. Oh, it's
very
gonna be that
short,
kind of
though.
a day, huh?
Yep.
That's every day for me. I can't escape. I live
Wow.
in here.
yeah.
We're sorry, Lex.
Yeah. He's not trapped in here with us. We're trapped in here with
Yeah.
him. Only by appearing on podcasts can Lex spare his poor family.
Yes.
24/7.
The Scheherazade problem.
Mhm.
He has to tell a story every day or be
That's
trapped.
puns.
All right, I am seeing things roll in here, things that are hopefully lucky. It's time to go around and see how good people are remembering at things they just typed into a list. A really
Very
quick
right.
check always
That's the
like to do
challenge.
just to see who is still conscious while they are playing this game or not. Lex, as mentioned, you are going to get to go first. Lex, were you able to come up with 5 lucky things?
Yeah, I'm sure one of them didn't get any matches at all, but it was a thing that occurred to me, so I put it in.
It was
Tony.
very funny. I giggled.
4-leaf clovers. I
Mhm.
listed horseshoe,
Mm-hmm.
rabbit's foot. I listed glow-in-the-dark autograph snorkel, which of course is a reference to the Weird Al Yankovic song Albuquerque, where he talks about his lucky glow-in-the-dark autograph snorkel.
Does he mention
and
who it's autographed by?
He does not.
Oh, okay.
But I would assume it was Burt Reynolds. And then finally, I listed number 13.
Oh, I see. A little inversion there. Very good. Some classic lucky items. Shelly, what about you? How are you doing on lucky items?
I said rabbit's foot,
Oh,
clover, parentheses, 4-leaf, in case there was a difference, horseshoe, star, and because I just finished rewatching Mad Men, strike.
okay. Already you can see some nice alignment there with Lex. Dan, what about you? Are you original?
No, I'm not. I'm derivative to the extreme. I said rabbit foot, shamrock, parentheses 4-leaf clover, 'cause wasn't sure. Horseshoe, charm, and number.
Mm. All right. Just a number.
Well, it's your lucky number, right?
Yeah.
Like your- I don't
to
know.
be specified what number it is.
I'm not
Uh,
telling you what your lucky number is, Tony. That would
Okay.
be rude.
That
And
would, I mean, fortune cookies do that to
patronizing.
me all the
I was
time.
going to say, we just did a
That's
couple of
why
those.
I know how you feel about them.
Yeah. Annette, how did you do at listing some lucky things?
Pretty good. I was a little original, but
Mhm.
not too original. So rabbit foot, 4-leaf clover, penny, lucky penny, lucky star. Specifically, I was thinking about the Madonna song. Will you be my lucky star? Also cat, which I'm specifically referring to, like the little cat that has the dipping hand and it's like
Oh,
from
wow.
China.
Cat.
And they're like,
Yeah.
I also call it the happy cat.
Podcast listeners are missing out that we are all doing the lucky cat arm animation thing.
With
That's
with
like
the
put in
hand,
good
with
fortune.
the cupped hand, especially.
Yeah, they got it. It's got to have.
It's got to have the cup hand.
Got it.
So I have one in my house, and I'm going to say, I have. It's been okay. I have not had a great abundance of wealth fall upon me.
But you haven't
Yeah.
done a statistical analysis.
No, it's
It's
true.
possible that
Not
true.
you were due for.
I
Some
could have
bad
been
luck.
worse off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
hmm
Look for cuteness.
Excellent list of lucky items. And last but not least, Glenn Fleischman, how'd you do at listing lucky things?
I think I was fairly good, but not great. I listed 4-leaf clover. My first digression. My grandmother could look at a lawn and lean over and pick out a 4-leaf clover. It was the most eerie thing. She would do
Yeah,
this.
She
that's
was
pretty
palming at Glenn.
impressive.
She was
palming.
palming.
Oh, my grandmother was the great late Houdini. Rabbit's foot, Buddha's belly, which I thought you rub Buddha's belly for good luck, but no,
You do.
I can't believe it's not Buddha.
I can't believe it. And I picked 7 as the lucky number, not 13 or just number. And I
All
said
prime numbers count.
charms, and so I have to appeal to the goodness of the scorekeeper, whether charm and charms are the same thing.
Scorekeeper, let's check in on some similar items here.
Yes.
Obviously, lots of variations on 4-leaf clover. Are we counting
Yep.
all those as the
Yep,
same?
they're all the same.
And that means this is like an auspicious round one. Everyone's going to get a lot of points,
Yep.
which is not great for competition, but good for points because you all mentioned basically a variation on shamrock, 4-leaf clover, etc. All of you mentioned rabbit's foot. How do we feel about charm versus charms plural?
I am fine with that. That is
Okay.
acceptable. However,
However,
I know what's
however,
coming. I know what's
However.
coming.
the number versus number 7 and number 13 do not meld.
I agree with you. Not that matters. Kathy's ruling is final.
But I
right.
always appreciate when
Yeah.
we also meld.
Yeah.
To say,
So-
melding on
you
the
get-
part of the leadership of the game.
Do you get
is
points for
a good
that?
example
5 points
us.
for melding. We'll give
So,
the points for that then. I guess.
Everybody mentioned rabbit's foot and 4-leaf clover. Several people mentioned horseshoe. 2 people mentioned charm, and 2 people mentioned stars. So lots of points all around. Kathy and I need to award some chaos points. No one got a full meld, though it is worth mentioning that Dan and Shelley were closest. You got 4 out of 5 on your little roster there. So what are we thinking for chaos points, Kathy?
Well, I had a positive point in
Mhm.
the middle of the reading of the answers, and then Glenn came with a digression. And
on point one though.
Well,
I did.
Four-leaf clovers.
I did see Lex kind of die inside when like his soul just kind of his eyes
So I
were
get-
there,
Left his
but
body.
his
You're saying
eyes
I get-
behind
Kid
them.
waiting to be driven
See,
somewhere.
this
when
is
the
why
time
video
comes. They know
podcast
it's
is
question
better.
mark.
You can see
You're
our
saying I get-
souls die.
I get 2 points for it. Is what you're saying? 2 separate.
So,
points.
Kathy, which particular you're punishing him for the story about the 4-leaf clover?
About my
Yes.
grandmother. You hate my grandmother. What the hell's going on here? I'm glad to recount.
Another quick digression, by the way. My grandmother could look in the field and immediately find all the severed rabbit's feet. It was really.
All
Was
right.
she severing them beforehand, though?
So you have subtracted a point from Glenn, not for any particular item, but for his story along
my
the way.
grandmother.
I think we are on new territory
bubby.
here
Yep.
for what we
Yep.
reward and punish
That's
on my
amazing.
meld.
My bubby in
Um,
heaven will come down and
Right.
betray you.
You'll never
Okay,
know.
she can come and visit and find me some 4-leaf clovers in my
And
yard,
I'm
which will
gonna
be really
give-
hard because I have like
I'm
bark
gonna
dust.
give Lex a positive 1 point
Oh.
for his glow in the dark snorkel, which clearly no one else was gonna say, but he was true to himself. Which is technically a thing we don't reward on the show.
Until we do.
Everybody
right.
get one.
So, having said that, Kathy, quick score check.
Yes. Glenn has 11 points, Annette has 12, Lex has 14, and Shelly and Dan are tied for first place with 15 points.
But very close. Anything could happen.
Anything
All right.
could happen.
And
I refuse to change.
It's time to let the players choose some options. Shelly, your options for round 2 are vegetables, vacation destinations, or Star Wars characters Shelly hasn't heard of.
There's 3 choices.
Just for you, Shelly.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
amazing.
I love it.
That is,
Wow.
that is
I'll
incredible.
go with vegetables, Tony.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Weird.
Everybody,
Fair,
5 vegetables. Kathy, do you want to talk about vacation destinations or
I was-
Star Wars characters that Shelly hasn't?
That's all of them, Kathy. Keep going.
Yeah. Let's do
I bet you could name
vacation
20.
destinations because the first time that I saw this, I immediately was going Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahamas. And then I couldn't remember the 5th one.
Come
So
on.
Did you not name 5 things right
Key
there?
Largo.
I'm bad at
no,
counting.
I think there were only 4.
Oh, okay.
Baby, why don't we?
I've been trying to avoid
Down to
rounds that can be
Kokomo.
have a song to them because
Oh.
Lex knows all of the songs.
Right?
So Billy
At
Joel.
Well, at
But-
least for the final round, I think Lex was able to basically name all elements on the periodic table, provided
Right.
he could do it
Oh
in
yeah,
song.
you could do, you could
there's
do a
a
round
song.
called
Yeah.
"I Stopped the Fire," and it would just be everything in the Billy Joel song.
Yeah. Things that stopped the fire. Um,
Yep, that's what that song's about.
You can't stop that fire. No, I can't.
I'm
I
really
swear.
interested to see what are our canonical vegetables.
I know.
Bernstein.
I'm already shocked.
Just
and
the ones that are
surprised.
cone shaped.
Nah,
Sorry, I
leave
was.
that one.
I know, but you know me.
And yet I was slow on the uptake on that one.
That's
I'm
why
very
we
curious
love you
about this.
anyways.
I'm very curious about this because I'm curious. Like, there's like a histogram of vegetables. Like, what do people think are the most common? I just put the ones that I
It's not
thought-
necessarily common. It's what you
or,
think
or
other.
the think that we would think of in common as the ones that everyone else would think of were in common.
I think we are waiting on Dan.
Yeah, I'm just sorry.
Instagram.
Well,
That's
So many
it's-
vegetables.
Keep talking because it's really hard to think when people are talking.
It
It's
is
because he sat
Absolutely.
and sang.
He's still doing what Star Wars character Shelley doesn't know.
I've got my
Shelley,
Star
do
Wars
you know
character
Chewbacca?
list sitting there.
I know him personally. Yes. I
Oh
do.
yeah, they went to
Excellent.
college.
Mace Windu. Mace
My
Windu?
brother is Chewbacca.
Oh,
I
really?
would bet
That's nice.
slightly above
Remarkable
50%
description.
odds
I had no idea.
that Shelley
Yeah.
doesn't know who Mace Windu is, but
Yeah, what do you
would be
think,
able
Mace?
to describe
I-
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu, Shelley?
I think I know
Kelly?
that one.
Bless you.
Okay.
Grogu?
No.
Grogu's name is in a movie
That's
now.
Baby
It's in a movie
Yoda.
now.
Yeah, that's
Okay, Baby Yoda has a different name. I did not know that.
Yeah.
that.
He has a
well,
name,
that's the
period,
thing.
yeah.
The
He
marketing
has a
people
name.
feel
Sorry,
very
Baby
strongly.
Yoda is reductive. Call him by his name.
Yeah.
He's not even.
I would like to see
I just
the
like to point
baby.
out I didn't plan for this to be a Star Wars digression.
Yet.
Yeah, but it happens
Yeah.
anyway, and
Happens.
it's
All right.
fine as long as I'm not going to be docked points for it.
Shelley,
Nanu.
you pick the round. Tell us, what are your 5 vegetables that you think other people are thinking of?
Hello, vegetables. I chose broccoli, carrot, onion, squash, and greens.
I'm just going to say these are a good list of vegetables. You should feel proud of yourself, even if not necessarily
others
other
don't
people
meld
pick
with
the
mine.
same thing.
Tony, were you just trying to figure out what to put in a salad after this game?
No,
and just
I-
ask
Make it a
soliciting
salad.
suggestions?
I am looking at all of these and evaluating them. I used to have a friend that did not like to eat onion, and let me tell you, that is a very
Me.
challenging That is a challenging
hard to
vegetable to
avoid.
negotiate around.
Yes.
Because onion is like basically it's like a filler vegetable. I like them, but like they're everywhere, you know, for reasons. All right, that's my story about onions. Dan,
Yo,
How
Like
about
a tie
you?
one to your belt.
Dan,
right.
you've been given vegetables to a child, probably.
that's
Uh,
true.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
one.
At
um,
least one.
How did that influence your list?
Probably. I put broccoli, carrot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those are go-tos. Tomato. Green-
Dan, I have bad news.
But it's
no,
not about
I
being
know.
correct, Tony. It's about putting what people will put.
Correct, Dan.
Green beans
Mm-hmm.
and corn.
Nebraska's official vegetable. Good job. Annette, tell us about your vegetables.
Okay, I also had carrots, broccoli, peas, potatoes, and then I finished off with asparagus because I cuss, you cuss, we all cuss for asparagus.
Let's see. That takes us to Glenn. Were you able to list 5 vegetables?
I was, and my wife is a horticulturist by training, so I will tell you vegetable is not a botanical category. Carrot, celery, potato,
We don't
tomato,
care.
cucumber. Yes, deep inside.
Love your wife. Love your wife.
I believe that
but
Glenn will include a member of his family in each question.
Correct. And if you guess them all by the end, you get no points.
All right. Classic list of vegetables. Lex, take us home. 5 vegetables.
I don't eat very many vegetables. I didn't list any vegetables that I eat. I listed broccoli, carrots, string, parentheses, green, beans, peas, and cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Lex, how would you know if you had scurvy?
I have
He
vegetable
eats
powder.
oranges. They're
You
not
have-
vegetables.
I eat sweet
Lex,
potatoes and apples.
That is the
almost every
saddest
day.
thing I've ever heard.
Are you
It
a
is.
super taster?
Are you an
I am.
astronaut?
I am
super
a
taster.
super
That's the
taster. I am
problem.
not
All
an
of those
astronaut.
things.
Super
All right.
tasters have
I'm just gonna say,
vegetable problems.
So, carrot, most popular. Everybody said carrot. I guess we should feel good about that. And many of you said broccoli. Just looking at the grid here, all of you were pretty good at naming 4 vegetables that somebody else named, and then everybody fell off.
Yeah.
It was like,
I have to say, I
4
thought Shelley's list was particularly wild. Like greens and squash really felt like they came out of nowhere compared to some of the first ones. I was amazed. I was impressed. But like it was like basic vegetable,
greens
basic
was
vegetable
actually
artist.
my way of getting around salad ingredients. Like if somebody said lettuce or
I
kale,
know
I was gonna
nobody.
say greens.
Nobody said lettuce.
Is lettuce even a vegetable?
Lettuce
It's also
sucks.
water.
We didn't know
Yeah,
if it was
lettuce
lettuce.
is like
Romaine lettuce is great.
Another reason to say greens.
Not
because then you
really.
could be
It's
talking about
fine.
kale
You could have said
or
collard
arugula.
greens.
Kale, no
There's
one said
no
kale.
arugula. There's no
I like arugula.
cabbage.
I like arugula. Rocket.
Rocky.
I think you did all. You did seem like there was a preponderance for vegetables that would be probably like roasted or cooked, not just.
Oh, that's a good cross game show thing. Arugula, Rocket, a Lex game show that
No.
Dan was on.
All right, Kathy, how are we feeling about chaos points for these vegetables?
This was hard.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna give points to Shelley for greens just
Thank you.
because
I need the
Wild.
recognition.
right.
yes.
I'm going to give Dan a point for corn, playing to my
corn.
Nebraska heritage. How does that affect the overall scores?
Guess what? They have all increased.
That makes sense.
Yes. Glenn has 20 points. Annette and Shelly have 25. Lex has 27. And Dan is still in the lead with 29.
I feel slightly less good about having just given him a bonus point.
That's okay. We love you anyways.
Fun fact, I put down carrots even though a carrot sent me to the ER last year because
Oh my.
apparently
Oh, I
Lex
see
say
you're
it.
digressing
Lex say
after
it.
the points
exactly.
now.
Smart.
Strategy.
Where was the carrot?
Family member visited
In
involved.
my
Side-
tummy,
What happened with the
thank you.
carrot, Glenn? I need to know.
In my tummy. So thank you for picking
You're
up
supposed
on
to chew them, right?
He's allergic to orange vegetables.
Don't insert them directly into your abdomen.
that. Oh, that was a different surgery.
Dan, you get
Yes.
to pick the next round
All right,
for us.
What are my
Your
choices look
alliterative
like?
options are minerals or moons.
Ooh.
That's no moon.
I think this is going to be a hard round for people.
I gotta go moons.
All right, moons.
Because he hates us.
Oh
Will
my God.
anyone be
Because
able
Lex
to list
Moons.
knows all
five
of the minerals.
moons? Is there a song about minerals?
No.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
gonna write
Oh.
one.
Now, come
Okay.
on. By the end of this show,
Mm-hmm.
Can I get to 5 is the biggest question.
Yeah, no, this is, we'll
This
see how
is
people
gonna be
do.
a fun round.
Oh, I'm not supposed to give hints, but, there are hints that can be given. That's a meta hint. Help
Okay, but the
is
fun part is now
unavailable.
we have to talk about minerals, to which
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Ugh.
Google what is a mineral.
What is a mineral?
Yeah.
They're in the ground.
precious.
They're
Yep.
in rocks.
And an orderly atomic structure.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like agate
With
is a good
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
You know what? There is actually somewhat close to me a museum of rocks,
Mm.
which is fairly well known.
And you go all the time.
All the time. I have an annual
Annual pass.
membership, of
Yep.
course. So I just wanted to hide my knowledge of all rocks, to hide how nerdy I am.
Kathy, do you have an annual membership to any actual? Let's put aside the charade that you have a membership to the Rock Museum. Do you have an annual membership to any museum or museum-like organization?
Not anymore.
Okay,
We used to have one when the child was younger to the zoo,
Okay.
that's a
because
great
that was always
zoo.
fun.
And now your
and-
child has outgrown the joy of animals.
I mean, no, they've outgrown the joy of having free time to
Oh,
partake
okay.
of
Yeah.
the zoo.
Oh, I love partaking of animals.
We know you don't eat vegetables. You
You
gotta
don't
eat
eat veg.
something.
We do eat animal.
And minerals.
All right.
Which animals are vegetables, though? Is my-
Amazingly, people have provided us with names with moons. Kathy, you're gonna have to do some work here. I
I know,
apologize.
please.
I apologize in advance.
I think
Oh,
I regret
this is
that.
unfortunate.
I named
Dan.
my 5 favorite
Yeah.
moons.
All right, Dan picked this category, and I'd just like to say that it's clear that Dan was most prepared for that category.
That might have been a
doesn't
mistake.
necessarily
Translate
translate
into
into points.
points.
But Dan, it looks
I
like
was-
you were able to name 5 moons. Tell us about your top 5 moons.
I was literally in a planetarium this morning.
Were you?
I
Oh,
was.
the stars aligned.
Oh,
Oh,
See, he's still at the point where he's taking his kid to culturally enriching things.
Yeah, I mean, Big Bird and Elmo were also there, but
Yeah.
Big Bird and Elmo.
all
Also
right.
present.
I went with Ganymede.
that's not the first one you listed.
I know. I leave the last one. It was doing dramatic. Come on.
Okay. Ganymede, a noted
Titan.
moon. Dan, can you name where Ganymede is a moon of?
It's Jupiter.
Okay. Yes.
Both Jupiter and Saturn have a ridiculous number of
They
moons.
do.
Like probably about
Saturn
100
has-
between the two of them, at
Yes.
least.
Saturn has a lot of Shakespearean named
Good
moons.
news, listeners.
so-
Dan has shared one answer so far.
Titan,
Titan, I believe a moon of Saturn.
Europa, which, because all other these planets are yours except Europa, and Phobos, which is a moon of Mars,
Yep.
and then the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're going to name moons, top moon.
With the moon, top moon,
Number 1 moon.
certainly most proximate moon. You know what, Dan? This is a pretty good
Thank you.
list of moons. All of them actually moons. So I think
good
that's
choice.
That's pretty good. And I just like to point out there's a decent number of moons. My hint that I didn't give is there are fictional and real moons. It looks like people have trended toward the real world of moons. All right, that was Dan.
My favorite MTV
Trying to
show.
move along slightly faster. Annette, were you able to name any moons?
Yes.
Mhm.
The moon.
Yep, number one moon.
Good
The
moon.
moon.
The rest we went a little rogue with. Okay.
Yeah,
so
rogue
I
moon.
know
Rogue
that
moon.
Jupiter has moons. What
That's
are they
true.
called? No idea. So I put Jupiter's moons.
Moons.
Then
Okay.
I put Saturn's moons. And then I'm like, well, Pluto's not a planet.
Guys, I
Is
just
it a
wanna say-
moon?
This list actually gets worse from here.
Yeah, this is not the
Pluto
worst list.
Pluto
Is
a
not
dwarf,
a planet
In
anymore.
fact, Pluto has
Is
a
it a
moon.
moon?
It is
is
not
a
a moon.
dwarf planet.
It is a dwarf planet.
Or
Also-
a moon or a planet.
Also, yeah, and it has a
Or a
moon
planet.
named Charon.
Right.
I have
yeah.
moon friends.
What is that? Like a werewolf?
Moon friends are Nick and Kirsten, and we are watching things about the moon after we went to the Seattle Aviation Museum and saw the Apollo stuff. And so
Okay.
we're really obsessed with moon things. So I have
I'm
moon
concerned
friends.
that you went to a museum and this is the list of moons you came back with.
Yeah, you know why? Because like, if you asked me
Was this
about
like a
Apollo
okay.
astronauts, I'd probably kick
Gotcha.
butt at that.
This wasn't like a
Alan
for-profit
Bean.
museum.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great museum.
It's
Got
a
it.
great museum.
Yeah.
Great museum.
I used to have an annual membership to it, in fact. We take our kids
Yeah.
there all the time.
All right. Glenn, how'd you do at naming moons?
Actually not as bad as I thought, which is awesome.
You're welcome, Glenn.
Thank you. No, I'm not criticizing. I thought no one would
Look,
come up with
I
my
wouldn't have
moons.
even known fictional moon, so like, whatever.
can't
So
name a single
my
fictional
two
moon.
favorite moons in the solar system are Phobos and Deimos. So I named those. Those are both moons of Mars.
No
Phobos-
offense taken. The moon says.
The moon. Phobos is potato shaped, which I've always liked. I picked Io, a moon of Jupiter, and Europa, a moon of Jupiter. And then I wrote Luna, the moon that is nearer the Earth, because I wasn't sure how to specify it.
You, looking at Kathy's notation, that has been accepted.
Oh! Okay, I'm very happy.
All right. Good job, Glenn. Lex, how are you at naming moons?
I named 4. I said the moon, Titan,
Yep.
Io, which I only knew how to pronounce because Glenn just said it.
Okay.
Well, I said
Europa,
Io, so I actually
Yeah, I
pronounced it
think
wrong.
it's-
I think it's
Io.
Io. Yeah.
Which I only learned how to pronounce after Glenn said it.
could
But yes,
be Io.
I thought it was going to be Io.
I'd be
probably
real careful
Greek.
about learning things from Glenn.
It's probably Greek.
Europa.
Europa.
And then
Io.
my 5th moon was an exposed behind in a public setting.
So the concept of mooning was your
That's
favorite.
good. I like it.
Yep. All right. Shelley, take us home. 5 moons.
So the last museum I went to was the Texas Broadcast History Museum. I did not learn about any moons while I was there. My first choice, the moon / Earth, or
Number one
parentheses, Earth's.
moon!
Right, it's the
Number
number one
one
moon.
moon.
Io, which I'm sure I know I spelled incorrectly, but I wanted to be clear which moon I meant. I/O, Europa, Ganymede, and Titan.
Okay. Very nice work. I was really
Almost
worried that this round would be a train wreck. Congratulations. We've gotten our first meld of the game because Dan, you listed a full slate of moons that other people listed. The moon,
Ooh.
Ganymede, Titan, Europa, and Phobos. And Shelley, also
Moons
a
are my
meld,
jam.
a similar but distinct list. Actually, is that true? Similar, distinct? Yeah, similar but distinct list.
Yeah.
The moon, Europa, Titan, Io, and Ganymede. Both of you pick up 3 bonus meld
You
points
needed them.
for that. Clearly, the moon, number one moon, everyone named that. Europa looks like your next most popular moon, 4 mentions. Titan and Io, 3 each. Ganymede, 2 mentions. Phobos, 2 mentions. Kathy, chaos points for these moons.
I gotta give one to Lex. Well, okay, so first off, I was going
Just to be clear, you don't have to, but you are doing so.
No, it's true. I did make a note to subtract 1 point from Glenn for post giving a digression in the last round after I give
Unfair.
points.
Unfair.
But I decided to be nice. I'm not salty
Oh.
Kathy today. I'm only slightly sweet and sour. And so I'm giving a positive chaos point to Lex for an exposed behind because that was amusing.
Your sensory
gonna
deprivation
give 1
chamber,
point.
Kathy.
To Annette for just, I think it's always good for us to remember Pluto, even if it's not
R.I.P.
necessarily
Pluto.
in the right
It's still there.
context.
It's still there, Kathy.
That's the way. Dan, that's the spirit.
Don't
Yeah.
kill
I will
Pluto before it's
never-
time.
Forgive them.
Never,
Pluto erasure.
never,
Never
forget.
forgive.
Pluto.
Never forget.
It gave its life for us.
Yeah.
For some
All
reason.
right,
For some
Kathy,
reason.
quick score update as we head into round 4.
All right. Annette has 31 points. Glenn has 34. Lex has 43. Shelly has 45. And Dan has 48.
Oh, those meld points pulling Shelly and Dan ahead from the pack. Let's see what happens next. Annette, you get to pick our next round. Your
Okay.
choices: cartoon dogs or cartoon birds.
Oh, I'm gonna go with dogs. I don't think I'm gonna be great at either of these though.
Okay, cartoon
Tweety bird.
dogs. That is, you just picked the wrong. Wait,
I know. That's the
Okay.
only one I could think of for.
and therefore you didn't pick cartoon birds.
Yeah.
All right. Players, 5 cartoon dogs, if you please, that you think other people are thinking of.
Wow.
Kathy and I will
Lex
just sit here.
has
Lex
already answered.
Lex is ready to go. He's like
The
why
first
is
time I didn't
everybody else-
screenshot it, so now I'm trying to recreate my instantly thought of list.
Oh well, I can help you out if need be. I think I could name 5 cartoon birds.
I got them all.
Yeah.
I do
know
go to
Tweety.
mascots.
Wait, we're
which
doing
are-
dogs, right?
You are doing dogs.
What?
Yes.
They're
We're
We
talking
are
about
doing
birds
birds.
because you're not doing birds.
Yes.
Fine.
I wonder if Big Bird could be considered a cartoon bird.
I mean, he appears in cartoons. I would say
Yeah.
he is not canonic. I mean, it only matters what other people
Right,
say.
right.
But yeah, I was wondering, like, I think one of the first cartoon birds that came to my head is like Toucan Sam, who's like a mascot for
Yeah.
a cereal.
Duke and Sam at that game.
And he does appear in animated form in advertisements, but he's mainly, I feel like his prime form, if you will, is on a cereal box. So I don't know if that counts. Thankfully, there is no cartoon bird police yet.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, America. All right, 2 people have provided lists of cartoon dogs. I had to remind myself what the category was by looking at the things people have written down. Everything is great. I don't know if I know who all these cartoon dogs are, so that'll be great. We'll all learn something, or at least
Yep.
all learn something.
We will definitely learn something.
Waiting on one player
What?
named Shelly for cartoon
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah. Rush my creativity, why don't you?
I
Yep.
believe we previously covered cartoon cats.
Previously.
Yes.
Previously on Mind Meld.
Previously on my Meld.
Sylvester.
We're not doing it again.
I have to read my list back and remind myself what I said because
I'm hoping I will not humiliate myself in this round as I did in a topic.
Didn't
related
you
thing.
study cartoon dogs as an undergrad?
Well, that is sort of
As
a
one
little bit
does.
adjacent. I spent a lot of time in a certain museum.
Okay. All right. The lists are in. Annette, you picked this category because you did not feel confident in your ability to name 5 cartoon birds. Were you able to name
Well-
5 cartoon dogs?
Perhaps.
Yes.
Pluto.
Gave that many answers.
I did give
Pluto-
5 answers.
You're back to
excuse me.
Pluto.
That's a not moon, which
It's a
got you
dwarf
0
planet.
points.
Yeah,
last
it's a
round.
dog.
No longer declared a dog. Apparently.
Snoopy.
Also a dog.
Bolt.
Who is Bolt?
Bolt, there's a whole Disney movie
Oh,
about
yeah.
Bolt.
Yeah, it's got
Okay.
Adorable.
That's
I was
Yeah,
hoping you were going to
is
say
that
it's
like
a
a real
Canadian
movie?
thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Is this
No, it's a
content?
Disney movie, people.
not
Okay.
my
Yeah.
childhood or
I
children's
knew who
childhood.
Bolt was.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I retract
Santa's
my...
little helper
Okay, I'm familiar with
Oh,
him
that's
from
a good
Simpsons.
one.
from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And then I put Milo because there's probably a cartoon dog named Milo, and I don't
was
remember
gonna
any of them.
say, I don't know who Milo
The
is.
live actions, Milo and
I know
Stitch?
Milo and
No.
Otis.
Milo
I
and
said
Otis.
Milo and
See?
Stitch.
Like I was
I
like,
have-
probably
I-
there's
I
a
have done-
Milo.
I have done
Pretty
some-
sure Milo is the cat.
I've done some research. Milo is an orange cat.
I was thinking Milo
is a
and Stitch, but
live
that's two
action
different
orange
films.
cat in a movie called Milo and Otis.
All right.
Look, I
Yeah.
know
Doesn't
not
matter.
a dog's named
Doesn't
Milo.
matter.
Doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter if somebody else wrote Milo. Which spoiler, they probably didn't.
Nobody did.
Glenn, tell us about your 5 cartoon dogs.
I chose the 2 varieties of dog types in Disney, which is Pluto,
Yep.
a dog, and Goofy,
Non-sentient dog
and
by Federation
Goofy, some kind
standards.
of humanoid thing that is also a
It's
dog.
It's really
Yep.
disturbing when you think
Very
about it.
disturbing when they're side by side. So Pluto, Goofy, Snoopy, Droopy,
Mm-hmm.
and Crypto.
Okay,
Superman's
Superman's
pal.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Jimmy Olsen.
Canonically.
Like officially, it's Jimmy Olsen. That's the name of the
No, he
comic.
gets very offended and sues.
Jimmy Olsen, Superman's dog, is.
Have you noticed you never see Crypto and Jimmy Olsen in the same place at the same
Actually,
time?
There is
do.
a super
Oh.
horse that's actually a man who's been cursed, though. So.
Doesn't
Shows up in
sound
the
great.
Supergirl
Lex, save us from this. 5 animated dogs, if you please.
I listed Milo 5 times. Just kidding.
Oh.
I listed. Well, this time you said animated, which is not what you said before, right? Cartoon.
I said cartoon.
Cartoon, yeah.
Cartoon. I
Snoopy, Marmaduke, Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
Scrappy Doo, and Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Going big on the
Wow.
Scooby Doo
Oh, all of
animated
those I
universe
know.
there.
Biggest. You just named all the biggest dogs: Marmaduke, Clifford,
Those are two big dogs. Scrappy Doo, small
Scrappy
dog.
small, but
So I think
Scooby
his
is big.
dogs average out to dog-sized dogs.
When you do 2 of them, it's a load of doo-doo.
No.
All right. Shelly, you were not enthusiastic about this round. Were you able to name 5 dogs?
I was Snoopy, Ren. I had to try and was Ren the dog or Stimpy the dog? And so
I don't
Ren.
know.
I don't know if they knew.
Well, I said Ren and nobody has so far. So
Okay.
Underdog,
Spoiler alert, you might be
Pluto,
surprised.
and Goofy.
Pluto and Goofy. Okay. Those are dogs. Dan, take us home. 5 dogs.
Yeah, I'm very upset that I, for some reason, had a block on Snoopy. I did not think of Snoopy, and that's upsetting me because I have a Snoopy watch.
You literally have an animated dog on
on me.
your body
Uh,
and you forgot.
Scooby Doo.
Yep.
I don't think anybody else would pick him, but Astro, who is basically
Oh,
really
yeah,
distinct.
Astro.
Yep.
Astro.
Goofy, Pluto, and you're welcome, Shelley. Ren.
Ren.
Thank you.
Well, I think you all did well. There was no Meld, but clearly Snoopy, your go-to cartoon dog. 4 out of 5 of you mentioned Snoopy. 4 out of 5 of you mentioned Pluto. Goofy, also popular, and Ren and Scooby Doo toward the bottom. But a lot of deviation here around thinking about dogs.
Goofy's my favorite one, and I didn't include him because I think of him as
Aw.
the mascot style character more than I think it was a cartoon.
I was surprised no Crypto because of the recent movie, but
He's
there you go.
not. He's not a cartoon in that. I think that's why.
No, but he's a cartoon in
Yeah,
cartoons.
he's animated. I mean, then we get to like cartoon versus animated.
Man,
versus,
I would not
like, said,
know that.
Marmaduke was
I'm so glad,
a
Tony,
comics
that
character?
this
I don't know, is that
game
different? I
is
don't know.
not what the truth is.
Mhm.
It's just so we don't have to necessarily.
Yeah, I think
Make
if you're
that
going to have podcasts about what is the truth objectively, you should make it only 3 minutes long and record it way ahead of time and never offer any rebuttals.
What is truth objectively? Is that your upcoming game show? We're just going to have to present the truth somehow?
Kathy, how are we doing on chaos points for this round?
Yeah, I am giving one to Annette for Milo because I immediately thought, oh, Milo and Otis. And then I questioned, wait, I thought Milo was the cat and also
Really?
live action, but I now want to watch the movie. So you get a bonus point for that.
Cats are better.
I'm looking at these. I think I'm gonna give Shelley a point for underdog. Because underdog, a dog, and a superhero, and Shelley likes to pick that.
There you go.
And
I
she's
know
not
one.
knowledgeable about
What,
superheroes.
what if you had picked both Underdog and Shoeshine Boy? Would you
No one picked
different dogs, or is that one dog?
Never fear.
Are you
Underdog
speaking
is-
English?
Come to save
All right.
the day.
Polly Purefoot as
Glenn.
well, but I didn't.
That's me.
God help us. It's your turn to pick.
Oh,
Your
kinds
options.
of 19th century printing molds or varieties of asparagus.
Again, Glenn,
Linotype.
if no one else can pick any printing molds, you would not get any points.
A flong.
It's not how many
Flong.
things can you name.
Everyone can do
You're-
flong. I've taught you all very
Challenge him
well.
on
Exactly.
the asparagus. Come on. I think that's total bull.
Glenn, your choices
green.
are They Might Be Giant songs.
No, really?
Or
Wait, is this for
Wait,
real?
I'm so sorry. I saw Lex's jaw literally drop. Run the video back. I was.
Oh no!
or 3-letter words.
Oh my God! This is like I don't even think it's a Hobson's choice or whatever. It's like a if I
Sophie's choice.
choose.
We're done
If I,
talking
This
about-
round feels
we're done-
more evil than
we're-
friendly competition.
We're,
Yeah,
done,
I
we're
choose-
done talking about cartoon cats.
if I choose,
That was a philosophy joke that no one got.
they might. If I choose,
I
They Might Be
got
Giants,
it, Tony. Just now, after you mentioned,
I-
after you said why we should have gotten it, I got it.
I feel there are a reasonable number of They Might Be Giants fans on this broadcast, but I feel it would be unkind. So I'm going
There's
to
got to
choose.
be at least one person who can't name 5.
There's
Also,
gotta be at
name
least
the
one
same
person who
5
will-
one. I don't know. That's
There's got to
Sorry-
be at least
sorry,
one
Annette.
person who would name the name of the band wrong. So
That's you, Glenn, for the
oh, that's
record,
me.
on a recording.
That's me. So I'm going to choose. Was it 3-letter words?
3-letter words.
3-letter
Interesting
words.
choice.
I mean, I think it's better. I think it's the better way to go.
3-letter words.
You just want to hear Kathy and Tony talk.
Lex
about
is
it.
already done because he hates this game.
why are you here?
I love this game. I like to do my very first instinct and not think about it too much because I think if I think about it too much, I get further and further away.
You don't want to
Yeah,
overthink
that's
it.
true.
So as soon
That's
as I know
true.
the category, I start typing.
Lex does the Kathy game of just doing it. But also, if you've been trained by Lex, you know that like you have to enter
yeah.
it quick enough to.
Oh, but then he
That's how my
sometimes
brain works.
penalizes us for answering first, though. Too. He's done
Yeah,
that. It's like a
yeah.
reverse shock
I-
therapy.
Lex
judge-
does. I wonder, Lex, if your behavior is influenced by your scoring system in friendly competition, where do you get a point for being first, or just penalized for being last?
Some of each. I've moved
Okay.
away from it
It
because I
depends on his
decided it's
move.
not accessible enough. But
Didn't you
it's,
didn't
I
you
have.
penalize us for being first sometimes too? You would,
I don't
that up?
think I did because my whole goal is to make sure it doesn't take too
Fast.
long.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
because we could just never respond.
exactly.
That would be very interesting.
Very impressed that everyone has in fact done 3-letter words.
Okay.
Well done.
We're all better than an AI. Good job,
Yeah.
This is
everybody.
going to be real fun for people to list.
There are
their
Oh, was it
7
Claude?
letters
Have my friend Claude
in this
help me?
word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wonder if Dan's will have an advantage because I assume Dan has had to read the most children's books recently. I don't know that definitively.
I'm not gonna lie. I redid my entries so they would form a sentence.
He's going for that chaos point.
Glenn, I
Absent.
believe you chose this round, so tell us about your 3-letter words.
I have no commentary.
Mm-hmm.
I went with the classics: cat, dog, rat, the, for, FOR.
FOR. Good job. All of those were 3-letter words. You didn't mess that part up. Let us see if other people have listed similar words. Lex.
Let the record show I did not list ant or spy, both of which are 3-letter words and They Might Be Giant songs. But I did list cat, dog, hat, the, and.
And
very good.
indeed.
And is very good.
Shelley. 3-letter words.
I confess that I was being very, very meta for this question, and Lex's name was being spoken as I was writing, so I wrote Locks for my 1st word.
Oh, Lox Friedman, Lex's
Right.
little brother. I love that guy.
And then I have car,
Great
cat.
idea.
That's not kosher.
He cannot
He's a little
be kept-
fishy.
He cannot be contained, Locks Friedman.
And then I have car, cat, rat, and dog.
Car, cat, rat, and dog. I am honestly surprised at how many rat mentions we've got.
I'm
so
shocked
far.
at the rat popularity.
We were talking about rats before the show.
I
Yeah,
told you I was being very meta. Like all these
I-
things have come up.
It's clear to me other people listen to other people more than I do.
What?
Dan, 3-letter words.
Yeah, in retrospect, I don't know why I went all for like grammatical
Yeah,
like
you know
so
what's
my-
real popular, Dan? Nouns.
Yeah, I totally did. Well, one of them's a pronoun. I went with you are for the and.
You know, Dan, you had said before it was going to be a sentence, and that really
I'd say it was
kind
a
of-
good sentence. I just
okay.
did it
I
with
think
the
Dan
sentence.
needs to be sentenced to
That's a
something.
They Might Be Giant song, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
Before the end.
All right. Annette, take us home.
So by Dan's logic, I have also written a sentence.
Because it's not a
The
sentence.
and
It's a
the
sentence.
and but. Why not?
These are like sad fridge poetry.
All
The only
fridge
kind.
poetry is sad. Yeah.
Round will do haiku.
All right. Well, congratulations, Glenn. You picked the round, and honestly, I thought maybe They Might Be Giants was going to get you a bunch of points, but you have gotten a meld because every
What?
word you said is a word somebody else said. Cat and dog, rat, the, and for. So you
Cat
pick
and
up
dog, rat and
3
dog.
points for the meld, and nobody else got a meld. So that's perhaps it's not just
Oh,
the 3
dear.
points; it's that nobody else got that. All right, Kathy, we need to award some chaos points here. What are you thinking?
Ugh. First off, I didn't realize how much I looked the length of the word to start my scanning to like find matches.
So 3 letters is bad.
This is bad. We're
This
just
is
to
bad.
make it a note for the future.
Okay, never again. Got it.
Never again.
4-letter words next
Just to
time.
be clear, so far we've never repeated the category anyway, but we will
Only-
definitely not repeat this category.
Not
the
not a length of word.
Length
So
of
the
word.
next one will
category,
be
I think.
5 words, none of which have the same number of letters. That's
Oh,
your
God.
first
Yes,
round.
yes.
Oh.
For my chaos point,
Mhm.
I am going to give a point to Annette because you capitalized 4 of the 5 words that you said. And
not
I
not.
feel like that is the epitome of chaos.
Chaos caps.
You're welcome.
Let's see here. I think I'm gonna give Shelly a point for locks because there was no way that anyone else was gonna.
I know, but it was funny at the time. And yeah, thank you.
So
Funny is worth it, Shelley.
I will
I
tell you,
agree.
I think this has been an exciting shakeup in scores.
Yes.
But to quantify that, we'll turn to Kathy.
All right. Annette has a solid 48 points. And then we come into the chaos of this game. Glenn and Lex both have 62 points.
What?
And Shelly and Dan both have 65.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my God.
No
Is this
one.
game usually this high scoring? I can't remember.
No, this
No.
is. I'd say this is both very high scoring and very. You've all been like neck and neck. So
Yeah.
Really good. Well, not
anything
me.
can happen.
And
Neck
Annette
and
is
neck
here too.
Sounds like
And
a no.
Annette is also
Yeah,
here.
remember
and we
how you said I
appreciate
was
that.
like actually really good at this game? I was like, Tony, I think you're wrong.
I know the last round. The last round is the surprise round. though.
Yeah, but I'm not good at
we,
that round.
But before
No,
we
you
get
did
to the
the
last round,
constellations.
Jane
Asterisms.
Austen novels come
we
in.
need to do
Yeah.
the next to last round, which is
Oh.
our final round where the players
crazy
get to
round?
pick the category. No, it's just a normal round.
No, there's no.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Lex
was going to
gets-
say
Lex
there's no
needs to
round
say-
I'd like to
6,
say the
but
crazy round.
we're literally on round
Lex.
6. It's fine.
Yes.
Your options for this final normal round, this penultimate round, if you're a Dan, is podcast sponsors or poets.
Incredible. Some of your finest work, the two of you. That's amazing.
Boy, I'm really struggling with which one will be easier to overlap people on.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
going
know.
I'm going with podcast sponsors.
Of course you
All
are.
right.
Play to the room.
Yep.
Podcast
Give the people what they want.
sponsors. Meanwhile, Kathy and I will talk about poetry.
Yeah. Do we consider Shakespeare as a poet?
Oh yeah, he wrote poetry.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
It's always interesting.
yeah, he was writing sonnets all over the place.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but like some could say, a sonnet is not a poem or a poem
Really?
is not a
Or-
sonnet.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't have a degree in English.
Listen,
Dan's getting all twitchy over there.
I know. I like Walt Whitman though.
Mhm.
Classic. And Emily Dickinson.
Western Mass
Nice.
represent.
Yep, I definitely knew where she was from.
Well, I lived in the same town, so
Yeah.
that's why I know.
Oh,
Yeah, she and
They
Robert
hung
Frost,
out.
not at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
That sounds great.
I noticed that Lex has not answered yet.
He's
I'm
thinking.
really struggling.
He's
Yeah, I
really
know.
thinking.
That's right.
My
Trying
fit
to
is no
remember,
Remember,
right
you
good.
may need to
ones.
cast your mind back to a time when
There was more
busy
podcast
was-
advertising.
Yeah, no
Oh,
By
commentary.
the way,
on the
Tony,
state of
who
the
is this
industry.
episode brought to us by?
By
The incomparable.
by members who pay to listen to stuff. That is my ad read.
Those are my favorite.
Wow, you're
All of our
professional.
members.
I'm something.
So good.
Yeah, this podcast presented ad free because nobody wanted to buy an ad.
Has it
Thank
free?
you
Commercial
for
interruption.
purchasing membership of the Incomparable. If you do that, if you don't, that's okay too.
Is the next round our name 5 incomparable members?
That's gonna be my turn.
I think
We
actually
love
did
our
do that once.
listeners.
You can only remember a few names, maybe not 5, but we love them all.
We love all you.
Wait, I'm speaking for myself. People in Discord, you may do better. I don't know.
Okay, I read something wrong and I was like, people know this is podcast sponsors and not poets, right?
Alan Gin.
You know, someday I'm just going to
Was it
reject
this
it
one
and
that
go
you
to
were-
the other.
No, I just think someday that there'll be some kind of terrible tech company named Shakespeare. And that'll be,
There was a guy. Oh, I can't tell this yet, and I won't until later because I'll get points subtracted.
Good
I have
job,
two different.
Glenn.
You're pre-suppressing me. Good work.
okay.
Pre-pressing.
We've got 5 answers in. Hey, if you listen to podcasts, you're probably familiar with their ads. I can't screen all of them out. Lex, you chose this round.
And you're already having regrets by this.
I know what my fifth should have been now. I now
I'm
know
gonna
what my
say,
fifth should have
Lex,
been.
I think your 5 they're all things I'm familiar with, so I appreciate that. Lex, tell us about the 5. If you have any funny stories about working with a company, feel free to tell us too.
Oh,
that won't
to
negatively
digress.
impact your consulting business.
The answer to this round is brought to you by the following: Squarespace, who Mark Maron thanked me by name for getting them on his episode with his first episode with Barack Obama. They paid $100,000. If anybody's wondering, before we knew for sure that Obama was the guest. Squarespace, Factor, HelloFresh, BetterHelp, and Hover. Hover was not a good choice. They don't really do a lot of podcast advertising anymore. I should have said Audible, so I said Hover.
I know. I already know now. I have one that nobody else will say because Lex didn't say it.
You get an audible on that.
Interesting strategy, Dan. Shelly, how are you
works
at
then.
naming podcast sponsors?
I did
Now
4
I know.
really easily, and then the 5th one, I was just like, I don't know. Casper, Squarespace, HelloFresh, Factor, and NordVPN, because I heard it on a relay show.
Excellent.
Okay.
Is Casper still in business? I'm
That's a
not
good
being
question.
funny.
I don't know. I haven't
I-
heard of it in a
They're
while.
still
but
thinking inside the box, though.
They were really.
They
Guess
haven't
what?
thought of
Nobody
that.
cares if
Have
they're
they considered
accurate.
expanding?
No, I just thought of them. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm a
That was so much better than mine.
just. There
They
we go.
pivoted though. Now they strictly do mattresses that you have to go to a store to get to. I always love when a business does that. When they're like, "What if we do the opposite of what we've been doing?"
See if anybody
Dan,
notices.
Oh, hi.
you know all about podcast sponsors. Were you able
I'd like to
respond?
thank our sponsors for this episode, which includes
Yeah.
Squarespace, Casper, Factor, the late lamented 23andMe, because who didn't want to think about spitting in a tube? Come
Didn't
on,
too,
right? Am
or
I right?
don't, because they'll use your data.
And
I
Lex, it's
can
not
guess
the one
Dan's
you're
fifth.
thinking. It's not the one you're thinking.
Oh.
It's Soft Layer.
All right, Annette, podcast sponsors.
Okay, so fun fact, they now can set your podcast advertisements to your location.
Yeah.
So it's different.
I get a lot of
Wow.
aggressively New England
Yeah.
local ads, which are always to me wild because of who is buying the ads, because it'll be like restaurant supply companies. It's just like,
Weirdest
it's
part
great.
of
Podcast
watching
Use that
when you
data to be
get-
like, let me tell you in a thick Boston accent, but you have not used your data to figure out that I am not in the downstream of the
It
restaurant.
is.
supply.
It was the wildest part of watching the Olympics on Peacock was they kept serving super local ads. So I kept seeing ads for like, I'm the jerky guy. I've now opened my jerky store. Like, what's happening?
Dan, that is that is your best Boston accent. I've heard you
Podcast.
do better.
He wasn't
and I'd like
doing
to-
that, but he wasn't
I'd
really
like
that
to-
Boston. He's from like the West.
I'd like
I
to
don't
hear
know.
better next time.
Take the podcast player
always
to
jerky.
remote location.
All right.
You will get advertisements from that location. So I got English podcast ads when I went to England. It was fun.
Oh, nice.
We interrupted your list of
Yes, my
ads.
very good list is going to get. So I did get Casper because Casper like nonstop. There's also a Canadian company, but it's like no one's going to write that. Blue Apron, which was the food thing that did food before HelloFresh and everything. The Alberta government has aggressively been advertising to tell us how bad our nurses and doctors are and that we should not support their strike.
That's a great
Don't listen to
campaign.
them.
Wow.
was
Yeah.
going to make a joke and ask if Erica was sponsoring those ads, but clearly she's not.
I was going to
Yeah.
say the ad for Alberta government. Alberta government, it's mandatory.
No, they were like
no, they've
trying to
got a
be
different
like, you know
direction.
that strike? Those nurses and teachers suck.
Nurses and teachers?
It's nurses and teachers and
Bold.
Were there not any
doctors and
sanitation
I got-
workers they could
yeah,
I got
exactly.
confused because I was up in BC for a bit at one point, and I downloaded a podcast there. I'm back in America listening to it, and I'm like, "Why is the government promoting vaccines? This is new." And I was like, "Oh, it's the government of
But the
British
Adonet's referring
Columbia."
to it's when they go, "You've heard of first responders. We call them worst responders." I know because I
Yeah,
recorded this
exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly.
There's your
Honestly,
copy.
Lex, that's too high quality for
Yeah,
public.
please.
No one's ever said that to me before.
They couldn't afford your voice. They'd get Lox Friedman on there to do it. All right,
Confused
we
all
are
the time.
3/5 of the way through Annette's list.
I'm glad to add the drama. I also picked random.org, unofficial sponsor of the economy.
We bring
That's a good
the
choice.
All right,
The random-
unofficial sponsor. They don't know it, and they would probably deny it if told so.
Yeah. Also, I feel like insurance comes up a lot. What company? I don't know. I just put insurance. So please,
Some kind of-
next time, pick
Guys,
poets.
remember,
Some kind of
podcast
lizard or
sponsors, clearly, advertising works because we remember the
Not
general
on me.
concept of
Bring-
insurance.
out of business companies and the concept of insurance. It's
All
great.
right, Glenn, I think it's your turn to take us home.
Oh no!
Podcast sponsors.
I can't take you all home. There's not room here. Squarespace. I wrote McClunky. No, that's not right. I wrote MailChimp. MailChimp?
Mail Kip
Mel
cereal.
Keem?
Mint Mobile.
Yep. I get
HelloFresh.
mobile ads all the time.
And HelloFresh and Blue Apron.
And Blue Apron
The
put all your
twofer.
points into food.
Enough food.
Yay!
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I'm hungry.
Well,
Another
I
fun
would
fact,
say-
Tony. HelloFresh owns almost all of the food delivery companies at this point. They're all one company.
Oh.
HelloFresh and Factor.
Oh,
It's all one thing.
hello.
That's
Actually learned that
kind of
because
sad,
my
depressing.
HelloFresh page said, "Have you seen any Factor ads?" And I was like, "I don't know. Why do you want to know?" Because we own
It
them.
was weird when they both sponsored one of my shows. They're competing to send me food. It's a little aggressive.
Take it.
So let's
like
see
it.
here. I think Shelly, you were in fact the best at naming podcast brands that other people named. You got 4 out of 5 on your slate. Other people got 2 or 3. Your most popular podcast ads, I think, not surprisingly, Squarespace. They've been doing it for forever. They're everywhere. And then lots of points for Casper and Factor and HelloFresh. And then also Blue Apron. Other things not mentioned by other people. Kathy, chaos points for these ads. You've already put in a point for
Yep.
Annette. Who is that for?
That is absolutely for random.org because that made me giggle.
I am going to give Glenn a point for MailChimp because I'm amazed that nobody else said MailChimp. So what do you know?
I'm not going to tell my story until later because I will be penalized.
Actually, at this point, we have awarded all chaos points. You can now tell your story.
This is
Yeah.
this, okay. It's very brief.
You'll only
It's
be
very brief.
penalized with a derisive look from
Okay.
Lex.
It's very brief. Lex knows this. MailChimp had a guy working for them named Lane Shakespeare, who was absolutely delightful. If you'd say, "Hey, I need some podcast sponsorship for this idea I had," he would be like, "Great, here's some money. Try that thing. Tell me how it goes." So
I need to
Shakespeare.
know. I have never met anyone in my life who says, "Here's some money."
Oh my
No,
God! It was
neither have I.
amazing.
Same.
It was
I
a
don't
number
know.
of years ago.
I
also
hang
have to
out
say that
with the
choosing
wrong
podcasts-
people.
Choosing podcasts over poets, there was no rhyme or reason.
All
Find
right,
I'm
the
taking
meter.
a point away for that.
Kathy,
Something.
tell us about scores going into the final round where anything could happen.
Anything could happen. But before anything happens, Annette has 54 points. Glenn and Lex are still tied with
Still
72.
tied? What?
Dan has 75 and Shelly has 78.
What happened?
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo.
Let us see. We are going in to the final round. Let me remind you of how the final round works. In the final round, I will give you a category. I will say your name. You have to name something in that category. Correctness counts as relatively quickly and arbitrarily determined by Tony and Kathy. If you name something that is not in that category, you're out. If you name something that somebody else has already named, which is more likely, you're out. If you cannot name something promptly enough, you're out. that is how it works. We are going with a slightly higher scoring version of this. Last person standing picks up 20 sweet points.
What?
Whoa.
20. Next to last, 15, then 10, then 5, then 1, which will probably not make a big difference. Let me just pull up something here real quick.
And it's
I have not told you what
Category.
the category is
I
yet.
No, I find this stressful.
I
People
find it
whose-
extremely stressful.
It's categories. People whose
Good,
names sound
Dan.
like
You know how everyone feels when we play Inconceivable.
Mhm.
the category is
Yeah.
people whose names
this is
sound
for
like Lex
everything.
Friedman.
I know.
So the order of play will be in the order that you were introduced. Lex, Shelly, Dan, Annette, Glenn. I will attempt to maintain order correctly. We occasionally may need to stop when I do it wrong. And, we try and move promptly, and I sometimes move slightly faster as we get going. Any questions before we start the final round? All
What's the
right.
topic, Tony.
The category for your final round is fast food chains. Dun, dun, dun. Lex, name a fast food chain.
McDonald's.
Shelly, name a fast food chain.
Wendy's.
Dan, name a fast food chain.
Arby's.
Annette, name a fast food chain.
Famosa.
Is that a thing?
What?
It's pizza.
Okay. Is that some weird Canadian
Weird
pizza?
Canadian thing? Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to go with Canadian stuff.
All right.
right.
There's no way we can validate that. Glenn, name a fast food chain.
Taco Bell.
Lex, fast food chain.
KFC.
Shelly, fast food
Whataburger.
chain. Whataburger. Dan, fast food chain.
Long John Silver's.
Annette, fast food chain.
Harvey's.
Glenn,
Burger chain.
fast food chain. Thank you for your Canadian
Pizza
address.
Hut.
Pizza
Pizza
Hut from Glenn. Lex,
Papa John's.
Shelly,
Chick-fil-A.
Dan,
Carl's Jr.
Annette.
Wendy's?
Wendy's
Already
has been
done.
said by
Ah,
Shelly. Annette is out.
I went
and
on
gets 1
non-Canadian.
point. That was your mistake. Always
Yeah.
say Canada if you're Annette. Glenn, fast food chain.
In honor of my fallen friend, Tim Hortons.
Okay. I was gonna say that's too long. Lex,
Sonic.
Shelly, also great hedgehog.
Popeyes.
Popeyes has not been said. Dan,
Sbarro's.
terrible. Annette, but full credit. Annette is out. Glenn,
Taco Time.
is Glenn making stuff up?
No,
he
regional.
is not. That is a
That's
Canadian.
accurate.
He's going Canadian.
All
Taco
right.
time.
Regional Northwest.
I
chain.
don't like it, but you get a point. Lex,
Jersey Mike's.
terrible. Shelly,
Subway.
amazing. No one had said it before. Dan,
Duncan.
correct. Glenn,
Five Guys.
correct. Lex,
Hardee's.
Hardee's
Yes.
has not been said, even though it sounds similar to Arby's and Harvey's. Shelly,
Carl's Jr.
Already been
Carl's Jr. has been
said.
said
Oh
by
my gosh.
Dan. Shelly is out. Shelly gets 5 points. Dan,
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, correct. Glenn,
KFC.
has
Already
been
been
Glenn
said.
is out. Glenn gets
Let's even keep
10
it a list.
points. It's Lex and Dan. Lex,
I don't think anybody said Burger King.
amazing.
Oh, I had it on my list.
I had it
damn
and I wasn't sure,
Dan.
so I took it off.
Dan, say something that's not Burger King.
Del Taco.
Lex, say something that's not Del Taco.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Dan,
Oh.
Roy Rogers.
Lex,
Baskin Robbins.
Dan,
Papa Gino's.
Lex,
Oh my God.
Haagen-Dazs.
Dan.
No.
Oh, wait, is Haagen-Dazs
No,
not a chain?
Haagen-Dazs is not
Haagen-Dazs is challenged?
It's not
Lex,
it's not a
Lex is
fast.
fast
They
food
serve
chain.
fast ice cream.
They
It's not
only
a
do
fast
ice
food
cream.
chain.
Well, I mean,
Ice cream is food.
It's not
Baskin
fast
Robbins was
food.
accepted.
That's true. Okay,
So
fine.
I think Haagen-Dazs is still is
Haagen Dogs?
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen Dogs. They do
Haagen-Dazs.
hot dogs and ice
Dan,
cream.
say something that's not Haagen-Dazs. Save us.
Tasty Burger.
Tasty Burger. Oh, that is a local chain. That is, we're allowing it for some reason, unless Kathy says no. Lex,
White Castle.
Okay.
Dan,
Domino's.
Lex,
Wow.
Qdoba.
Dan,
Raising Canes.
Oh my God.
Lex.
Good.
Moe's.
Dan,
Something. Oh no, it's a burger place. I don't know. I ran out my list.
I've got two more burger places that I didn't
drive-thru.
use, unless nobody said
Burgerville.
Burgerville. Yay!
Also,
Local-
in Austin, there's Dan's hamburger.
in-
I was
two
going to
more.
say it for my
nobody-
next
more
one.
them
In and
out.
out.
Nobody
Damn
said
it, I should have
In-N-Out.
gone with In and Out.
Oh, right.
My only two that I think were said were Smash Burger and Fat Burger.
No,
Correct.
those weren't
They have
said.
not been said.
I like
That
when
was
people went on a
amazing.
run of
Caesars.
themes. for
And
a
a
bit.
whole theme of burrito places.
All right. Let us see how our
Chipotle.
wild new
Super
high
super
scoring
awesome.
So
final
many
round
options.
affects things. Lex, we're awarding you 20 points for being last person standing.
All right.
Dan,
Good morning,
you're
standing.
going to get 15 points for being next to last. Who was after Dan? Was it Glenn or Shelley?
I was 10 points. I
It was
think.
Glenn.
It was
Mhm.
Glenn.
Glenn.
So Glenn gets 10 points. Shelley, you get 5.
Mm-hmm.
And Annette, you get 1 point. Thank you for being
Mhm.
here. All right. Well, I think that has potentially upset things. Going into the final round, Shelley was in first place, but Dan was right behind. Tell us about our final scores and final standings for this Mind Meld 14. Kathy
In
Campbell.
5th place, surprising nobody. We're so happy you were here, Annette. Yay, with 55 points. Glenn is 4th with 82.
Very respectable high score there. 82 points.
Shelley is 3rd with 83. And then the top two are 90 and 92 points. Dan has 90.
Oh, that last round.
Good work. That last round was
That
incredible.
last round is crazy.
That
Crazy
was
round.
Bananas.
Wow.
trademark. Crazy round.
Well, thank you all for minding melds. You found a lot in common, and we argued about things that were trivial and did not matter. This has been Mind Meld 14. Thank you all for listening.
Woo!
And
Hey.
My strategy for the
The
last round is
end.
always make a as soon as you name the category, make
Yeah.
a list,
I was-
and then take stuff off as people
Yep.
mention it. But I was like so busy doing that I didn't hear whether or not
I
somebody said
know.
Burger
It's-
King.
well,
and I
I
was
tried
always
to
like,
go-
I'm gonna take it off just to be
I tried to go
safe.
faster.
I'm gonna
faster.
run just so I can drive my kid to his gig.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations.
Good luck, kid.
I am going to stop my recording.